Before the highly anticipated second season of The Boys and moderately intriguing second season of Mirzapur, Amazon Prime Video has given us a filler second season. Hello, namaskar, welcome, swagatam. The series which was good enough for me to recommend to you to binge after Game of Thrones ended last year has come back with a second season so tedious that I could hardly bear to finish it over a week. So the second season of Hanna is here on Amazon Prime Video. Let me tell you a bit about it. First of all, Hanna isn't one of those shows which scream for a complete rewatch of the previous season every time a new season comes up. The first season, which was based on a 2011 movie by the same name, was quite good and enjoyable, and it had a nice conclusion. When the second season trailer was out, I was neither surprised nor excited. Kinda meh. But then, when I eventually found time to watch the first episode of the second season, it bored me to hell. The first episode made it clear that there are three females in this season: Hanna, Clara, and Marisa. The entire season is basically a web of trust, mistrust, following, finding, leaving, betraying, and so on among these women. All the other characters, other story elements are, well, just there. The story begins where the last season left us. Eric Heller is dead. Hanna has escaped with another young girl, Clara, who was being treated in the same program where Hanna had been rescued from, being trained to become an assassin.
Is it true you were taken away from us when you were very young?
Yes.
The bad guys, the people behind this program, are hunting her and are, despite having the best minds and unlimited resources, failing. So what brings these two girls back into the fold with these evil people? Well, the third female, Marisa Wiegler, pretends she has Clara's mother's knowledge and lures her into a trap and captures her. On the other hand, Marisa is also protecting Hanna from the same people. She tries to help her escape this life, giving her a way out, but obviously Hanna couldn't leave without Clara. Then they try to spring Clara from the new training center.
Where are we?
The Meadows.
By the time they reach Clara, she has accepted her place in the Meadows, so instead of running away with Hanna, she lets her get captured and put into the same life as her. Marisa is still playing both sides. She and Hanna plan another escape with Clara, but this time Clara and Hanna both turn on her. So Marisa's play is exposed and she is captured to await an uncertain fate. Clara and Hanna both start a new life in the Meadows.
You're one of us now.
All good till now? This is all that goes on in the first 5 episodes. There is some teenage angst in the mix too. Some typical girl-on-girl interaction in a high school hostel type setting. Some girls are exploring their religion or sexuality, all in a docile, boring manner. Any chance of action starts in the 6th episode with a mission. And for the life of me, I can't understand why the clever, cunning head of this evil program chooses Hanna to go out into the field for this mission. Even a child could tell that Hanna will try to run away or sabotage the mission. Anyway, so there is the mission. Without any foreshadowing, a plot device similar to the first Mission Impossible movie comes up and everyone goes crazy. New characters are introduced while we try to remember their European names. Everyone pretends to be doing one thing and does something else. Whether Hanna has changed or not, whether Clara has embraced this life and lost all hopes of finding her mother or not, whether Marisa has a friend on the inside or is she getting help from the outside.
Hanna, you think you understand what's happening here, but you don't.
Maybe it's time you realized who your family really are.
Everything is crazy. All through the last 3 episodes, there are people getting killed. Lots of bullets fired, lots of running, driving, hiding. Most of the killing is out there in the open. And no civilian notices the drawn weapons and no one bothers with stealth anymore. In any case, that might just be my own issue with this poorly written old school shootout. But you must be prepared. There is an insane amount of headshots in the movie. Every goon gets shot in the head for an instant kill. No strays, no injured people coming back to haunt them or to raise an alarm or something. Hanna is an expert marksman, Clara is an expert marksman, even Marisa is an expert marksman. Even in the bad guys team, everyone except the disposable goons are expert marksmen with instant kills. The first season of Hanna was focused on Hanna and her father, with her strengths and weaknesses, her driving will, her resourcefulness and prowess. This season, however, the focus is so divided into so many different characters that it is hard to keep track.
So you make up their names, the families, and the pretend lives?
Yes, I do.
This lady, who manages the fake lives of these recruits, she did a great job of psychologically understanding these girls and making fruitful efforts into making Hanna and Clara too come into the mix. And as if to tie a cute bow on this package, she ends up doing a good thing for our protagonist at the end. A nicely written character all in all. But then how should you feel about the other girls who were raised in captivity and trained to be killers, but now they are trying their hand on a normal, albeit fake life?
Army of 1,000 couldn't stop us.
They're perfectly refined military tools. When socialization is complete, all we have to do is flip a switch.
And on the other
One thing is clear, the main villain is the main villain through and through. There are no moral conflicts, no personal stakes or emotions, no one would root for him. The season actually tried to develop too many characters and too many emotions to make a multi-layered story. You can tell by the fact that one of these female leads in the story cuts her hair twice. Yeah, you heard me. When a woman cuts her hair on screen, it is a big moment of change. Not only the appearance, but the personality of the woman changes. At least that is the norm on screen, not a mere fashion statement. But when this character changes her hair twice, it means she changed her mind twice. Now you see, this should have huge impact on the story and the narrative. Cutting hair is usually a precursor to some insane levels of badassery in action movies and shows, but not this one. The tone, the stakes, the action, everything is kinda unchanged throughout the season. The same confusion of the three female characters. Trust me, Hanna Season 2 is a tediously slow experience, as blank of an interesting plot as Hanna's face is of expressions. There's a different kind of music in the series, carrying forward from the first season, the lullaby songs, and some vocals in the voice of a girl. These work well in the background of those boring scenes, but there is nothing exceptional in the score when action clicks in. And talking about action, I can only say two words: shaky cam. I mean, really, we love to see Esme Creed Miles with her style of martial arts, but with so much shaking going on, all I could see was blurs. Even so, there is no doubt that Esme is a great action star in the making. She moves fiercely. I'd love to see her in her future ventures. I mean, anything other than Hanna Season 3. Yes, that will come too, I'm certain. There is a new boss in town, the adventures of this group will continue. But that is a discussion for another time. As of now, I give the second season of Amazon Prime original series Hanna 4 thumbs ups out of 10. What do you think? Did you already sit through Hanna the second season? How did you find it? Do let me know your thoughts. As always, I'm eagerly looking forward to your feedback in the comment section. If you liked this review, please do leave a thumbs up on this video and share it with all your friends. And when you subscribe to my channel, The Versatile Doctor, please don't forget to click this bell icon which will notify you of all my uploads. You have been with Dr. Abhinav Atul, and it is my pride and privilege to be able to connect with you through this video. Namaskar.